Anyway. Thank you. Anyway, I was reading this really good book, and I want to read a little bit of it to you. Peace out, haters. Jojo's Guide to the Sweet Life. So I'm just going to read some to you, so you can go get a copy yourself at the library. Let's see. Hi everyone, I'm Jojo Siwa, and this is her story. I'm just reading from this book. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, where my mom owned a dance studio. I had a credible and supportive family, and all my friends, my childhood... There's an ant crawling on me. He's gone now. Oh, there it is. Okay, anyway. I grew up in Omaha, Nebraska, where my mom owned a dance studio. I had a incredibly supportive family, and all my friends beside me. My childhood was the best time, and yet I always knew my future was going to be. You see, from the time I was little, I wanted to be a pop star. Now, I'm lucky enough to be living out my dreams. In a minute, I want to tell you how it all began. But my first solo was at age 2. All the way through amazing things I'm doing right now. But first, I want to talk about being a swaninator. I'm guessing if you pick up this book, you're probably a swaninator. Or watching this video. Or maybe you've seen the single Boomerang on YouTube. Oh, I'll come back like a boomerang. That's how it goes. But you're not really sure what it means to be a swaninator. Swaninators are the backbone of this book. Being a swaninator means being confident, positive, supportive of others. Sometimes it means building a wall around you. And I'm not talking about the kind of wall that makes bricks. I'm talking about the imaginary kind that keeps the haters away. But someone's hating you, just imagine the wall around you, protecting you. Think, I can't hear you, I can't see you, but I'm saying, what I'm saying doesn't matter. Then go find other people who love you for who you are. Hang with them instead. They're ones that really count. Swanators protect each other. If they see someone being bullied, they speak up. Maybe not to the bully herself, but to a parent or teacher. So if you're going being bullied in school, talk to somebody that's grown up, like a parent or a teacher, even me. I will tell them to stop, because that ain't very nice. Or give them a timeout. Tell them what you're doing not right. And even more important, they're a kind of person who is being bullied. A little kindness can go a long way, even if it's firsthand. Let me tell you a story from when I was in 3rd grade. It stuck with me for my life. This reminded me when I was in school too, so it kind of reminded me when it happened to me one time. Because, now I'm reading back to the book, because it was one of the first times I saw someone being bullied. I decided to do something about it. My whole life I've been homeschooled except for kindergarten and 1/4 of 3rd grade. When I was in 3rd grade, I went back to school for the last quarter of the year. So, for the last quarter of the year to see what was like to make sure I was on track. I scored off the charts on my NASA test and had lots of fun making new friends, but in the end I decided to like being homeschooled better. The first day I got to school, I was in school in the 3rd grade. Others came to me and pointed out another grown-up class. They said, "We don't like her. We're not going to hang out with her because we don't at first hang out with her. We don't at first." I just kind of went along with it. I didn't know what to do. I was a new kid. It was a nice school, a nice neighborhood, and if you don't have to have, you didn't have the right clothes. I understand this part. Neighborhood, and if you don't have the right clothes or you were a little different, it was hard to fit in. The pop-up girls were really mean to this girl, the girl who I'm going to call her Lucy. That's not her real name. The semester we were learning about multiplication facts, and Lucy was behind me. We learned all the way up to through 12. Each time we've got a whole set of numbers right, we build ice cream. We got to build ice cream Sunday on the chart on the wall. At the end of the year, there was going to be an ice cream party. We got roll Sunday. So if you got all 12, all of ones right, 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2, 1 plus 3, and on. And you got your bowl. Then if you got the 2's right, 2 plus 1, 2 plus 2, or 2 times 1, 2 times 2, 2 times 3, and on. You got whipped cream. If it went on like that. So we got up to 12. And there were all kinds of toppings. Cherries, bananas, Oreos, everything you could want. At 12, we got a scoop of ice cream. Finally, at the end of the year arrived, everyone was having the party. We were all in the cafeteria with our bowls filled with ice cream and toppings, having fun. Except for Lucy. She was sitting in the corner crying. This one mean what happened to me one time when I was a kid. Was not eating ice cream, but we was playing some games, and I was playing on a team. They didn't want me on their team, so this might be what happened to me. Was having ice cream. Todd was having fun, except for Lucy. She was sitting in the corner crying. She had gotten through her chews, so she only had a bowl of whipped cream. No other toppings, not even ice cream. Lucy had her hands on her over her face, crying all alone. It was terrible. Something clicked inside of me that wasn't okay, and it wasn't going to happen on my watch. So I got up from where I was sitting with my friends and got another ice cream with all the toppings and took it over to Lucy. I made the best Sunday ever I could think of. Then I sat next to her while she ate it. I saw her happy it made her, and I regretted not playing with her at recess that year. I invited her to my house after I sat next to Lucy with the other kids came sit with us. I started talking to her and all I had to do was make the first move. What happened with Lucy stuck with me till, like I tell all the kids now, just be nice, you'll regret it when you're older if you don't. I'm constantly reminded that of the day that Lucy, every time I see someone that doesn't fit in, it makes me think, I wish I could have done something. But when I remember at the end, I did. In the end, we were friends. Now I tell you, like Lucy, don't let them bother you when someone is telling you or knowing you is never what it seems. The person who's calling you ugly or stupid, maybe they're getting told they're ugly. Usually anger comes from pain. Lots of times bullies hurt themselves, and the way of dealing with it out remembering that helps me be kind to everyone, even the bullies. No one's perfect, so the only thing we all can do is just be ourselves. Trust that you'll find your real friends. That's why I created Swanninators. Swanninators are the whole rainbow. Be proud of it. You're from all over the world. We're all types of people. We're silly, quirky, silly, silly, quirky, and fun, accepting all kinds. And most of all, we hold each other up like being individuals. We're all unique. Being a Swaninator is feeling good about yourself, and that means every part of you are constantly thinking of ways for all of us to be different together, for all of us to celebrate parts of ourselves that might be a little weird, a little crazy, and lots awesome. I would challenge Swanators to show the world we aren't afraid to do something wild. I wonder if anyone would actually do this. I would actually do this, and guess what? You did. Tons of you. Turns out there are a lot of fun, hilarious Swanators who aren't afraid to be different. Together, we are even stronger. Together, no one can stop us. Now, feeling low, if you need extra support, tweet me at Swanators. If you are a Swaninator, you're never alone. If you respond personally, the community we have created together. We created together is there for you. Swanators have each other's backs no matter what. Be positive. This is my favorite part here. I like that part too, but this is my favorite part. Be positive. Be confident, kind, believe in yourself and others. Be encouraged. Shake off negativity. Most of all, be nice to others. Whether you're opening a door for someone or telling them you like their outfit, or always encourage to be positive to each other. Not long ago, I was tagged on my post. A little girl was winner of her classroom spelling bee. She was nervous about going on to the next level. She was thinking about dropping out of the competition. So my mom reminded her that Swanators are confident, and she told her to put on her favorite bow and go out there and do her best. So what did the girl do? She channeled all her confidence, handed her mom the hairbrush, asked for a side ponytail topped with a big bow. Then she talked into the spelling bee, stage confidence, even made it up to the top 10. Hearing the story felt so good. I remember me when we can make all the difference. If someone's day to day, we're all there for each other. So don't forget to say and be nice, especially someone who's having a hard time. It is also important to be positive in your own mind. Tell yourself today's going to be a great day. Find someone to focus on, even if it's just that you are wearing your favorite pair of pants. One-ers are kind to each other, confident in themselves, so be proud of who you are and be happy. Stand up to bullies. This is a big thing Swan-eaters do. If there's a bully, stand up to them. There are two ways to stand up to bullies. Bully them back, or tell them politely that you're doing it all that. Tell them politely what you are doing wrong. The second time the Swan-eaters do something, Swan-eaters would go up to a bully and say, You shouldn't be doing this. It's wrong." The Swan-eaters invite a person being bullied over because that's what makes their day. It's easy to go up to someone and say, "Hey, what's wrong? Come hang with me." Sometimes bullies will keep being mean after you ask them to stop. In that case, it's important to tell an adult bullying that goes on for a long time. It can be really hurtful, damaging, and adults you trust, a parent, teacher, counselor. Well, you know what to make it stop, and how to get help from the person who's being bullied. "Hey, what's wrong? Come hang out with me." It can be scary. Speak up. Be brave. Help someone else is always the right thing to do. Remember, it's nice, it's awesome, it's about being the most popular kid it's not about being the most popular kid in school, having the best clothes. It's about being happy with who you are and how you treat other people. If you're not the coolest kid in school, don't worry about it. If you're happy, it's going to be a great life. Wear something fun and different. Or just wear something fun that represents you. Swan-eaters aren't afraid to be a little different. If someone's wearing sweatpants, we wear soggins. Don't feel like you need to feel like someone else to fit in. Don't worry about fitting in at all. Just be yourself. I see yourself as a transplanted 80s girl. So I just maybe you want to wear a cape or a tutu. Just do it. Be wacky, wonderful self. Less is more. Make your own rules. The beauty of a Swan-eater is that they're an exclusive. Is something that means a lot to you. Each of you think you include a Swan-eater rulebook. Treat it as by using Swan-eater rules. Follow your dreams. No matter what follows you, your passion doing the thing you love can help you make the mind of. No matter what follows I can't even say this. No matter what follows your passions, doing the things you love can take your mind off bullying or other hurtful problems. And the best of all, it can help you find your great friends. So if you're into ice skating, join a team. Or if you're into board games, there isn't already a club, start one. Putting energy into things that make you happy. Remind you of what's most important. Staying to yourself. Best of all, bullies can't take that away. Even then, I know bullies are my superpower. What's your superpower? Leave it in the comments below if you have a superpower that you like. So that's the end. I like this. She's a very positive person. So go check out the library. I'm not going to read anymore. I don't want to ruin it for you. But I had to read about the bullies part. That was amazing. So go check out this book at the local library. If you got one near town. I had to get this from another library. So peace out, haters. Talk to you later. Leave it in a comment below like this question I asked. What's your superpower? I'm sorry for the bad reading, but I did my best. Yeah, what is your superpower? Leave it in the comments below. Go check out this book. It's good. Peace.